That's a fun way to do it. Yeah. Chopping outlines at home.
Yeah. I'd change outfits and come back in and be a different guy doing it.
Dude, ready to get you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, make a move, start a waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time.
What the fuck is up? I'm here. The Casa de la Cooter. I'm here with Casa de la Cooter, bitch. Yes, we are. We are ready to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Today's competition consists of 2 different cocks. In the blue corner, we've got, weighing an amazing 23 kilos, or kilograms, or whatever the fuck you want to say, Oster Pekaka. You don't even know what today's... Whoa, what up, Buzzy?
22, Chipmunk.
What's up, Buzz? What up, Buzz? Buzz is in the motherfucking house. How you doing, Buzz? Are you doing good? Are you doing alright today, Buzz? Is today the day that Buzz gets... You don't even on our it's payday. I think he meant to say, you don't even ball. It's payday. I think that's what I meant. I'm pretty sure. What do you think? Is that accurate, Buzz? Can you hear me, Buzz? Can you hear my voice? Is it good? Do we have audio? Do I have audio, ladies and gentlemen? If I don't have audio, then I'm already just sitting here hearing myself. 3, 1. Oh. I see. Buzz talks in code a lot. If you don't know Buzz, he talks in numbers and short term, or short word. It covers it. It covers it. It covers it. What? I don't cover it. It covers. It covers your body. You don't have to move. You don't have to go. Can still. So you can hear the chipmunk voice. Yes. That's good. I just needed to know that was kind of conversation, you know. Like, you know, something. Here's something interesting. Here's something interesting for everybody. Oh shit, I just burnt one. What the? Summer. I just can't get the work with me here. Alright. Piece of garbage. When the garbage comes home, everybody's going to roost. Oh yeah, roost, yeah. Roost. There we go. I always win. Oh, is it chipmunk or no? Oh, I changed it.
21, robot. 20, extra deep.
Is this better? Let's do the extra deep. You want the extra deep, Buzz? Hey, you're listening to KRX3 here on FM 2525, the Hooligan Hour. Yes. I'm about to bring you the smooth sounds of KC and the Sunshine Band. Baby, get your groove on. It's beating at the BEAN KRX2 radio station, baby. Keep the music coming.
Nah. I've got into a lot of sound,
19. Voice drop.
like,
18. Diva. 17. Mouse.
what are they called? Like, sound effects. So they asked me to do the next, they want me to create a creature for the next, like, you know, sound for, like, the next, like, I think it's called, I don't know, it's where they go in a cave, right? Here it is. Ready? Here's my new scary voice. No, I think it's like blackout or something like that. Or cave or some shit like that. Yeah, splunkers. But they go to this cave and then they like fall down in it, and then it's like a fucking, they got like these crazy creatures and shit like that.
18. Diva. 19. Voice drop. 20. Extra deep.
But anyway, alright, so let's get to talking about
the world's bullshit and all the shit that goes along with it. First piece of information.
Alright, first piece of information. Today, I'm going to be talking about random phone calls. So, here we go. First, let me... Hi, Karen! Get me a big giant ball of this nice Moroccan hash here. Oh, nice little hash. Move this out of my way because I keep burning myself. It's nice, fucking hard, just some good old down to earth doo doo hash. So let's smoke a little bit of this hash. Let's see here. All right. So let's get to the first piece of news. All right, so 420's coming up. Everybody's gonna be got their agendas planned. Everybody's gonna be doing some shit on 420. There's so much going on 420. You know, a lot of stuff going on 420. I was gonna go up to Virginia to do a show up there. But financially right now, I just, you know, because I'm fixing to do the final lump sum on this comic book. And I'm going to get another comic book going after that, so this will cost some money. But oh yeah, that's me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's me. Probably. I think I'm the only bean hooligan on there. It wasn't me. Someone's using my fucking name. They're using actually bean hooligan. Because if they are, I'll fucking sue them. That's my goddamn name. I wonder if it was one of my old pages or something. No? Was it a white guy? It's probably a white guy. I bet you it would. Yeah, see, I have one. See, I have another one. I have a couple of Facebook pages that I ban, like, but sometimes I have Hooligan Bean or Bean Hooligan, Canimals, Cannabis Goat. I won't tell you my troll one. Ooh. Although, I'm sure if people saw the name, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's got to be Bean." Oh, that was probably me. Was it a random like person you've never seen me talk to and stuff? Because I commented on a couple of live videos the other week. What's up, nephew? What up, nephew? All right, so let's dive into some shit. So, if you guys don't know, all the shit has finally hit the fan. Everybody that loves music, which I love music, anybody that likes rap music in particular, could have a very sad day coming here pretty soon. And I'm bracing myself because, look, we've heard all the rumors about, you know, the selling of the soul and the Illuminati and all this bullshit, you know, blah, 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 blah. One thing that's apparent in Hollywood and in the music industry are like shaming ritual shit, right? Yeah, I do a lot of stuff out of state, but it might not be me. I don't know. Next time you see him, say something to him that only I would respond to in a weird way. So Sean Diddy Combs, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, arguably probably one of the icon music producer slash rapper slash owns radio or music or record label. Well, we've all been hearing the rumors about Diddy and these freak parties, and he likes to get it up in the booty. Oh, by the way, this content might not be suitable for kids. So well, now, if you haven't heard it, it's because the media is covering it up, because this could be in our time, and probably is tied into Epstein, but maybe a different group, you know. So he had a music producer that came out that lived with him for the duration of one of his albums. He lived with Puffy for a whole year. California, New York, all the places, you know, wherever Diddy was at, and he's made some pretty crazy accusations. The record, or the label, the owner of Warner Music Group, I believe it is, and Puffy have this weird thing going on. But further than that, he goes on to allegedly say that Puffy, allegedly, him and his son, killed some guy in the bathroom right in front of him. You can look that up. That's actually a headline story. A man shot outside of L.A. Music studio. Look, guys, here's the deal. Puffy's a sicko. All right. And what you have is, and anybody that's thinking about getting in the music industry or Hollywood or entertainment, Just know it sometime, and I'm not gonna copy Cat Williams because everybody knows about the dress thing and all that. At some time, if you want to go above the bar, you're gonna have to do some stuff you probably ain't gonna want to do. Look at John Cena. I know you guys have heard it. John Cena's like the wrestler guy, you know, the you can't see me guy. Not my heir, but like younger heir, like Gen X. That was the wrestler guy. And then if you saw the Oscars, he came out at the Oscars nude. First off, like, bro, like, there's kids watching that shit. Two, like, all the young... Oh, by the way, I love the fucking Tates. They're out, by the way. Of course, bogus charges. Anyway, we'll get to that. But it's just... And I've even talked to some of my alternative lifestyle friends, and they agree with me. 15 years ago, LGBTQ, transsexual, the mutilation of children, all these things were not in existence. There wasn't, and if they do or don't, what they do exist, because there's pure evidence. There's people out there that, you know, let their kids do these things. I don't know. In Canada, you can get arrested for telling your child he's really a boy, and if she's a girl, or really a girl, if she says she's a boy and you tell her she's a girl, you can get arrested in Canada because it's child abuse now or something. I fucking don't know. It's really, it's frightening. Because it's all around. I mean, you know, there's more. I think it's really weird because there's a lot of things, and I'm one of those, you know, I don't believe in every conspiracy theory because a lot of things are just what the fuck. But there's something you gotta understand. So everything is done like generational, okay? So it would only take 1 to 2 generations for America to be brainwashed and accept communism or socialism or anything else. All it goes through is a rigor mortis of indoctrination and things of that nature. So along with what this producer, back to the Puffy story, along with what this producer's saying, he's providing pictures and evidence, like picture evidence of these things. And I guess there is, so basically in Hollywood and in entertainment, blackmail. Now, I've read about this in studying on conspiracies about the White House and presidents and all that kind of stuff. And the same thing was mentioned. A lot of Herbert Hoover, as you know, liked to wear dresses and get fucked. That came out later on, you know. And so basically what it is a lot of presidents, Congress people, entertainment people, they're very narcissistic. They got a lot of money. And when you have a lot of money, you don't ever want to lose that money. Like, once you make $1 million, like, you want to you got to maintain that lifestyle. And a lot of these people have dirt on each other. Like, they blackmail each other. It's like a I scratch your back, you scratch my type thing. You know, Cat Williams has even admitted and said that he's got video and footage of some of Puffy's freak parties. By the way, his ex-wife is suing him for a lot of money, which he did settle out of court with her. But she claimed that he sexually assaulted her numerous times, raped her in 2018. I'm sorry, I can't say that word because they won't put my thing up. There was sexual allegations on him calling male escorts and forcing her to perform things while he watched. all kinds of just crazy, like things that you would, I mean, are nuts. I've never thought they were nuts because, well, I've done enough reading. I don't know everything. But one thing that the being is absolutely very, 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 very excellently good at is I'm great at pattern recognition. And I find similarities and then and repetition. Repetition, usually when something starts repeating itself, it usually stays in that pattern and it continues to do so through the continuance of its existence. Take, for instance, symbols. You can't take a symbol and change it or turn it backwards or, paint it a different color or whatever, and it means something different. A stop sign, the octangular, with red and white, always gonna be a stop sign. But yet, I've got people that say, and there are stop signs that are just red, they don't have the white line around them. Those you can California cruise through. It's like a yield. And you only see those way out in the country anyway. I don't know if that's true. I just know it's a stop sign. It's always been a stop sign. Hitler can't take the swastika and say, oh, this is a Nazi symbol, blah, blah, when it's been the Eastern Star for decades. Hinduism uses that very symbol. Hitler just took it and reversed it. So, I think it's kind of just strange how all this is just more and more of this is coming out, and I think that the more and more I think about it and look at it, it's going to come down to like, if you want to call it spiritual or whatever, you know, we're in a war of morality. So, let me get this hash going. La la. Very yummy. God, this tastes great. Woo! And it looks like it is going to be Biden and Trump again. Boy, how would you like to be Robert De Niro? Like, that motherfucker is he's lost his shit, hasn't he? Like, he truly believes that Trump is like Satan. Like, him and Whoopi Goldberg. Like, I think The View is the most trash fucking show I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's got a bunch of fucking educated women acting fucking ignorant. You've got white women up there that are like, I'm racist and I've always been racist. Dude, just because you're fucking white doesn't mean you have to fucking fit into the fucking narrative of you're racist. Same goes with black, any color. I think that's fucking ridiculous. I got pulled into a situation months ago, and I've even talked to the lady that got dragged in the middle of that shit too. Race is the easiest thing to... Racism, Satanism, anything with religion or pornography, alternate lifestyles, selling points. Whether any of us like to admit it or not, we've all purchased something based on probably one of those fucking 4 or 5 things. Like, realistically. I'm not saying everybody has and it's all your purchases. I'm saying I know I bought a couple of things simply because it included one of those 4 selling points. But I forgot what I was saying now because I hit that hash. I'm sure it wasn't that important because, like it says, and they're discussing the world's shit and opinions. So these are opinions, so it probably didn't really matter because at the end of the day, opinions don't really matter. It's facts. And they seem to think there's two different kinds of facts these days, and when in point in fact, there's only one. You can have facts that are based on really what's said, da-da-da. Basically what I'm saying is facts don't equal truth. That's better. That's a better way of putting it. Facts don't equal truth. Someone can tell you, well, it's a fact that blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's true. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a fact that Donald Trump said, grab him by the pussy. It's not true, but that doesn't make that he's a woman hater and that he doesn't like women a truth. Here's one. Here's where a fact actually can be a truth. Fact. Joe Biden is like every other politician. They're dirty. Here's the thing. I don't agree with politics. I love politics only because it's a great place to debate and get your skills up on communicating and things like that, researching things like that. But if you don't know, like when it comes down to it, there's something different. There's something different between Donald Trump and all the other candidates. All the other candidates either were formerly a judge for the Senate or something like that, politician, something of that nature. Donald Trump is none of those. Businessman, whether he's a good businessman or a bad businessman, that's everybody's opinion, whatever. But he's business. That's just a fucking fact. That's a truth, right? He's a cutthroat businessman, right? That's the truth. He'll win at any cost. He'll say whatever he has to say to get a deal done. That's the truth. There's some things I don't agree with him. There's some things I do. When it comes to running a company, I would pick Donald Trump over Joe Biden any day. Any day. Now, if it comes down to trying to cater to people because you have to keep them under control and you got to do certain things, blah, 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 Biden all the way. He's great. He'd be great at that. But that's not what they're running for. They're running for the President of the United States. They're not running for what we would think is a regular country. They're running to see who will be or take over the company, the state, the United States, the business. It's a corporation. That's why District of Columbia, where the White House sits on, they don't pay any taxes. That's weird. Everybody else outside pays. They don't pay taxes. They have way different laws than we do. It's a city state. You guys know what a city state is? There's only 3 of them. One of them being England, I believe. London, England, I think it is. Manchester, England, or something like that. But I believe it's England, something like that. Which their flag will be represented with 3 stars. District of Columbia, their state flag is red lines, 3 stars, representing a piece of the city states. And then you have Rome, the Vatican, also represented by 3 stars in their flag. So, anyway. So I just think that it's interesting and we should all probably pay attention to the circus that's going on TV once in a while. I watch TV all the time. And damn sure don't believe everything. Because they're going to spin the narrative however they want to spin it. Just like now it just came out that CVZ released new guidelines for the COVID. Comes to be that COVID's what? Just like the flu. Thank God, if you are one of those people that just, you fought the resistance, you didn't take the $1,000 bonus that jobs were giving out to their employees if they got the vaccination. There were parents bribing their kids and shit. There was grown people in grocery stores getting in. Oh shit, this hash is good. Getting into fights over masks. The COVID was like if it was Black Friday every single day 5 years ago. Because that's something you didn't notice. This Black Friday, there wasn't really chaos. You didn't see the old ladies knocking each other out for a 46-inch TV and stampedes. It was really utterly disgustingly calm. I always love going to the Bull Run, which I call, or which everybody else calls, the Black Friday. I don't go there to shop. I simply go there. I even took my daughter the first year she was old enough to like want to go shopping, and I said, "Well, wait till Black Friday." She said, "Oh, I want to go." I'm like, "Are you sure?" But oh yeah, she couldn't believe her eyes. I mean, it was chaos there. It was insane. And then after that, it died down, so I stopped, really going and stuff. By the way, I'm really excited because sometime in the next week or so, my brand new by the way, thank you to the AP. That's a place to go if you want to get some outside non-mainstream news. Still check your sources. They're pretty good at it. American Press Association, by the way, which yours truly is aligned with. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yeah. Hey. Thank you. What? Hold on. I got.
Hey, please step away from that. I'm trying to do a live right now, and by you little kids over by my fucking goddamn daughter's bicycles and shit, I have to stop this thing. And I don't really like to. Where the fuck are your parents anyway? And how the fuck old are you? You should be in school. Wait. Hey, don't cry. Well, fuck you then. Go home to your parents.
I'm just kidding. There's no children out there. There's no children. Yes. In case you're wondering, this is a sock. Anyway. But, Oklahoma was trying to introduce some fucking stupid bill. I think it was 18. My dumbass didn't bring my notes. 18. It was Senate Bill 18 something or other, or House Bills. I think it was Senate Bill. Where it was talking about anybody that streamed live had to have a fucking license, and they had to do a drug test and a background check, and had to have some kind of insurance policy and stuff. Well, the beauty of being a member of the Associated Press is you get to utilize their contacts, their, it gives you credentials, because people can be like, "Oh, sure, hooligan. Yeah, sure you're a fucking member of American Associated Press. Oh, I bet you really are." I am. Which, there in turn, labels me. What? What, Judge? What is that? Hold on, wait. That labels me.
Legitimate.
Yes, legitimate, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, like these, some of these cannabis bill things and stuff where they're like, oh, you can't come in, blah, 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 blah. If it's a bill that has to do with the Oklahoma people, yes. The problem is, what they don't tell you is it takes, what do I have again?
Credentials.
Which I will obtain.
I myself will have press pass all access. Provided by the American Press Association. Backed by American Association Press.
But, which that leads me into the next thing. While I do have to turn in, and they do proofread and go over, check, credible check, all that stuff on any story that I do present or column, any story I do or whatnot. That covers me being insured. Yeah. So, and I like to play by rules, but then I just throw those rules in people's face, you know, because there's always in rules. Whenever you make up a rule, that means it's a rule for something, right? But rules are never, and we all know this, are never set in stone. They make up rules as they go, correct? Right? Which means there must be what in those rules? Loopholes. And my God, if you can find loopholes in rules, and once you really figure out the way they move around in different rules and stuff, like all these rules that OMMA is implementing, so some of these are laws because other agencies want part of this marijuana industry money, and it's forcing them to have to go back and amend certain things to certain laws because marijuana has now entered into a legal statute, at least at the state level. Oh, God damn. That was not a text I wanted to see. Oh, man. Okay, I'm back.
Sorry, I had to do a moment of silence because my stock dropped 1%. So, yeah. Correct, nothing is what it seems. Nothing compares. Oh, nothing compares to you.
In other news, I've been getting, and I keep hinting at it, and I've been poking the bear at it, and it just depends because every time, so far every year, I've loved it. It's been great, but the journey to get to the end gets pretty rocky, you know. Thank God Hooligan is who he is, and, you know, I'm not one of those people that, like, I'm not a grudge holder, and I'm not really, like, you know, like, I know things get stressful and da-da-da, and so everybody that I've done things with and or whatnot pertaining to this particular event is, you know, we're all on speaking terms still, you know. You know what I mean? But we're in the limbo of just we're trying to figure out. Don't do that, Anna. Anna, here, come here, come here. Anna, 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 come here. Anna, come here, come here. Anna, come here, come here. Sure. Sorry, I gotta clean my dog's ears. Come here. Do I need to put your medicine in your earbows? I don't want to dig too deep. Ookie. 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 Ears are ookies. Get back. Sit. Okay. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to do, I was talking to somebody else about it yesterday. And it's all about, you know, for me, my main thing is it's all about A, location, and B, maintaining, or consistency, should I say. So, whoever, because I can't see who all's on here and who's not, so, and plus that doesn't really, you know, I like the people that comment, I love seeing comments, but I know that everybody, you know, I get a lot more views after the fact because a lot of people have to scan, you know, and what's it called, skim through to make sure, you know, before they listen to me out loud sometimes, because I do have Tourette's real bad, and sometimes I say words and things that are questionable. But some things I'm apologetic about and some things I'm not. That also reminds me, by the way, on the 20th of April, I wanted to, you know, I went ahead and I'm going to be out at Chronic Palooza. And I know there's people that love Carrie, don't like her, whatever. But if anything, you should come out there just so you can throw some balls at my at me or whatever, like by me or whatever, and dunk me in a tank. I'm thinking about changing it, you know, from water to something a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like something more like, you know, just water is kind of like, oh yeah, he's done, you know, like maybe like fill it up with like piss or something, or I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Yeah, so I'll be out there smoking bongs, talking shit to see if, besides, I'm pretty confident most fucking potheads can't fucking throw a ball and hit a fucking target. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, I might, you know, I might get dunked maybe once, you know, or twice, but it's not going to be by no fucking goddamn stoner. I gotta tell you right now. As a matter of fact, I can probably guarantee you that not one person is going to show up there that's going to be high, that's going to even be able to throw a fucking ball or whatever and hit a target to be able to even dunk me. A drunk person could probably fucking throw a ball and dunk me faster than a fucking pothead. And I'm a fucking pothead, so I know. I mean, who knows? But you could come out there and fucking prove me wrong. You know, $5 you get to throw that motherfucker, and hey, look. Then I'll even put a scoreboard up there. Fucking stoners. connect to target this many times, which I'm going to bet that it's probably under 4, and a normie, right? Normies. And normies are probably going to be like, I don't know. But, yep. I bet you, look, hey, just being honest. I mean, look. Let's be honest with ourselves, potheads. Do you think Hooligan really believes that me, could throw this apple and hit a target like this on a good day? I probably could, because I'm Hooligan. But the point is, most potheads, I'm going to have to say, good luck getting them up to even be like, why don't you want to throw a fucking ball just to see someone go in some water, bro? Like, that's not really, well, that's not fun. I mean, I could spend $5 on another fucking bag, bro. It smells like $5, but I get like a nickel bag, bro. That's exactly why we'll win. That's exactly why those type of people will not be able to hit the fucking target. Because they don't even try. They won't even try. That's a stipulation that we should be working on. The willingness to commit to athletic endeavors. Yeah. Yep. What's up, David L? David said, I'll throw these nuts at you. See, now, Dave, okay, look, you would probably hit the target. Because, not like the average pothead, you chose to throw your nuts, okay? Those are on like a cord that snaps back like a rubber band. So you could actually hit the target on the rebound. Meaning, when you threw your nuts at me, it would be like, whoa, and they would go, and if they missed, they would fucking shoot back at you, and if you moved, left or right, they'd and go back behind you, and then come back again, and they could possibly hit the target, therefore dunking me into the water. And that's very plausible. I mean, I've not personally seen your nutsack, but I'm pretty sure, they're bigger than mine. Mine's maybe smaller than this apple. You know what I'm saying? Mine's like it's like a coin purse. Like if I was an animal back in the days, like the French fur traders would love to have my nutsack as a coin purse, dude. Like the fucking just A1, like fucking. Let me see how much coinage I've got. 1, 2, yeah. But, so that's, I'm not going to argue with that. That's, as long as, it's not a direct hit, because, that might just, might sting. Yeah, so I'm going to be out there doing that. I'm still debating on whether I should wear a regular swimsuit or a Speedo. Because unlike John Cena, I don't mind shame rituals. I think they're good for people once in a while. That way it keeps your ego down, you know what I'm saying? You should always... Other people would be like, why don't you just be humble, bro? Fucking that is being humble. Like, shaming myself is humble. Right? You're just not using that negatory, that context of negatory verbiage. which is the word shame. Or shameful, shamefully. Overnight stay, hashtag over. What? They arrested you for 4 grams? Was it concentrates, bro? Hopefully it wasn't concentrates, right? It was just flour. But how do they know it wasn't fucking THCA? Or CBD? Oh, it was for what? It was for concentrates? It was for cavicone type thing, huh? Hand cream? Okay, they should put that up at the 2-gram cart. You know, Texas, here's the thing about Texas. While I love Texas for standing up to the federal government and everything, yay! But you get caught with fucking concentrates in Texas, and it's like you fucking... I can't use this word because I'm streaming on all 3 platforms, and YouTube will fucking take my shit down quicker than shit and won't monetize me. It's a word that rhymes with vape. Right? It's like if you're getting vaped. The R word. Like I can't say the S word, I have to say unalive. I can't say, you know. I'm trying to live. Oh, so, okay. Because you remember for a time there where they were motherfucking giving out felonies for motherfucking concentrates and shit. Right? Like straight up felonies for, you know what I mean? So basically you probably had to pay what, like $1,500 fucking dollars or so? Maybe more? What's the cost of that? It's going to be at least $1,000, right? Because here in Oklahoma, it's like, in Edmond, it's like $700 for possession of marijuana because you have, you know, they usually get you with possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia and shit. Oh, what? What? What the? What? Why didn't you tell them that you were fucking scared that the migrants might steal your product? And tell them that you have a pistol because their state is under attack and we're being fucking invaded by fucking immigrants. That would be my argument. And you had to stay in a... Fuck, what county? God, that had a... Fuck, I would not want to... But you're all clean. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. You're clean, though, right? So... Man, dude. Is it just because... Oh, fuck Wheeler. That's out in the middle of fuck-ass panhandle of Texas, dude. If you guys don't... If you've never been out west before, like, the best route to take, in my personal opinion, is, like, you go up through the panhandle of Oklahoma. It's the most boring route. And then you never leave a state that, you know, you take the trucker roads and you can go back there and it's back by... Dumas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right, David? But I know where Wheeler is. Yeah, Wheeler's, that's where we broke down the first time I went to Colorado on 420. First time I'd ever fucking been to a dispensary, gone to call, you know, any of that kind of shit back in 2017, 16. I mean, I've been smoking weed forever, you know. $2,000 bond on, and $3,000 on pistol. Shamrock. Yeah, Shamrock. Okay, yep. That is the same route. Yeah. Yeah, you're only in Texas for like what, like maybe an hour or something like that before you're in Colorado. By the way, shout out to the dispensary out there in Elk City, man. where they're rocking the doobies, pre-rolls. Hopefully they're still in business and shit. 20. So you have a court date and all that shit, huh? Did you sign the ticket in duress? If you would have signed that motherfucker in duress, it would have got dropped in court. Like, if you sign in duress on your ticket, that like, and people think that's bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, that basically means you were under duress. Like, you were forced to sign something and forced to admit to something that that is not that confess to something so that they can give you a ticket on something that isn't, you know what I mean? That isn't actually law, if you would. Oh, you never signed a ticket? You know what that was, bro? Did they give you your pistol back? Like, did they release the pistol to you? Damn. So they kept the pistol. Was it registered? No, you don't register your... I wouldn't register my firearm. Fuck. And they lost your driver's license? That was called a shakedown. That town needed money. If you didn't sign a ticket, did you get a court date? Well, obviously you couldn't have got a court date because you didn't have a fucking ticket. So... I know, exactly. Registration when you do cars, exactly. And that's only so that if they want to fucking come and take something from you, they can come and take your car. They can use that shit against you. They'd be like, I can't pay my bill. You've got a car, right? We'll go ahead and fucking put a lien on that shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you had to see a judge? And then, so what did the judge say? Well, like, was he like, okay, pay this fine, fucking Mr. Stevens, don't fucking come back to Texas? Or was he like, that was your last one? Damn. Damn. So obviously it was like, that's fucking funny. That's even fucking funnier. What's the fucking chances? What's the coincidence of that? That's like the Tate brothers, bro. The Romanian judge was like, no, I will not hold these men on things from 12 years ago until they're court. No. What's even more fucked up is they called it the night before. It's because they hit the so-called gay wall. I got friends that live the alternative lifestyle, but the people, and they're like respectful people and stuff. They're not like, you know what I mean? Believe it or not, they got morals and values. And their obligation is not to go and see how many straight men they can turn out gay and shit. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. I mean, I figured it like, you know what I mean? I think it was just a misunderstanding. You know? Look at this awesome hash. Looks like some tar, doesn't it? It's so yummy. Haha, watch this. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be fun to watch. What is this? Man, I'm wait. You know what I'm excited? That's funny. I have to go down to New Mexico here pretty soon. Santa Fe, or down, yeah, Santa Fe. I got to take something down there. And by the way, in New Mexico, I'll tell you this right now. I sold product in New Mexico, and they didn't ask me. The dispensary that's a client. They didn't ask me for a license. They didn't ask for a transport license, a fucking testing. I just gave it to them. You know what I mean? But and it's an Oklahoma-based company. It's a little dick and balls. Yeah. His balls are the wrong way. Oh, God. Anyway, that was my sick humor for the day. God dang it, you know what happened today? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do today. My wife has to now work till 6 o'clock. I mean, what the fuck am I going to do? There's no dab lounge anymore. There's nowhere that a hardcore pothead like me can go and just hang out and be like, hey, meet me up here, let's sit down and have a session. There's no place like that. It's all dead. It's all gone. It's never coming back. Did you notice I started a lot of topics and never finished them? I left them open. That's because I'm hoping that people will fill those voids with opinions. Well, that being said,